Hey guys, Rachel here from Day Day Joyce. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Dirty dishes, peaceful wishes, blissful messes tangled up in joy.
I am going to share with you 5 of my favorite YouTube channels. So I got my phone here in case I got notes, and I see my battery's about to die, so I might have to come back to this in a second. So 5 of my favorite channels. Some are going to be homeschool related and some aren't. So I'll start with the ones that aren't homeschool related first. So first, I really enjoy watching Ashlyn Carter. I don't know if you've seen her channel. She is just a sweet gal. She just is a soft-spoken lady. She has, I think, 3 kids, and they live in California. And she just talks about her life and how she loves Jesus, and she does little cute crafts and decorating, and she kind of has like a white beach home theme, and it's just really cute. Her Instagram's also awesome too, but you just have to check out Ashlyn Carter. She is really sweet. Okay, the next channel that I like is not like these types of channels where someone's sitting here talking to you. It's more of like a real show, I'll say. So it is Good Mythical Morning. Have you guys seen Good Mythical Morning? It is 2 guys, probably around my husband and I's age, who do all kinds of fun things. Lots of the things are where they do taste tests, really weird ones, and they've been best friends since they were like in junior high or something, and now they have a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers, and they are really funny. They're clean, so it's kid-free. They never say any bad words or anything, and it's really funny. I just sent my husband the newest video that I had seen recently, and it was we got vasectomies together, and they did that, and I was like, well, it's on you if you want to get one. I'm not doing anything to permanent, but you can if you want. So they're just really funny. You have to check them out if you haven't, and it's fine to watch with your kids, in my opinion. Okay, most of the rest of them have to do with homeschooling. So the first person on YouTube that I started watching that has to do with homeschooling is Candace from Homeschool on the Hill. She is so sweet. She's real and genuine, and I really like what she has to say. I remember, more than a year ago, I had even maybe a year and a half ago, when she had first started Baby with 50 subscribers, and I had emailed her to ask her a question, and she wrote me back, and then we just over time became friends, and I just love her channel and what she has to say, what she has to offer, and I know her thoughts are true and real. And if you haven't checked out her and you are homeschooling or new to homeschooling, you have to. Candace from Homeschool on the Hill. Okay, the next one is a homeschooler, but she doesn't kind of necessarily do videos like this, sit down and talking. She kind of just shows her life and what's going on, and that is Jamerrill. So she has, I think, 8 kids, and they live out in the country, and she just shows her life. She shows how she cares for her large family, and so I think my husband and I and our kids, we're at as much kids as we're going to have probably, unless God surprises somehow. But so I can live vicariously through her and how many kids she has in her family, and she's just so sweet and genuine, and I really enjoy just seeing how they do life, how she prepares meals for her large family, and I like her hauls too. And the 5th person, I couldn't narrow it down because there are so many homeschooling YouTube channels that I love, and so a lot of them are in a lot of the homeschool playlists that I've done, like the Homeschool Mom tag and the Homeschool Mom box swap. Okay, so yes, all those homeschool moms in those playlists are awesome. So I'll just quickly name a few that I like, especially in the playlist. Michelle from A Common Life, Elizabeth from A Beautiful Journey. I could keep going and going and going. Melanie from AK Mommy, Heidi from Boy Boss Mama. There's just so many. You have to check out the list. There's a couple that weren't in there as well that I like. the Rockstar Homeschooling Mom, because she's from Australia and she has an Australian accent, and she's really sweet. She also uses Sonlight too. Just so many, you just have to check out. I like other channels too that aren't homeschooling related, like I mentioned before, and I even have more, but I just can make a whole video on all these YouTube channels. If you are interested in me doing maybe once a month or so of my favorite YouTube channels, then let me know in the comments and I'll try to add that to my video recording list. Okay, so quickly I'm going to run through the Instagram channels since I said I don't want this video taking too long. So I have 5 here. First, I have Anchor Homeschool. Crystal from Anchor Homeschool, I first kind of met her through comments and then Instagram, and she just posts the funniest little memes or memes, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and they brighten my day and they're funny. The next one I enjoy is Sonlight Curriculum over on Instagram. They show people using Sonlight. You just love seeing all those and meeting those people. The next one is Ashley from Grace and Grit. She just keeps it real. She also has a YouTube channel as well, and so does Anchor Homeschool, I forgot to mention, but I just love how she talks about being healthy and being a mom that's God's called you to be, and she homeschools, and I really like seeing when I come across her on Instagram. Okay, the next one is a gal that I actually met in real life at my church, and it's been several years since I've got to connect with her in person, but I still am friends with her on Facebook and Instagram, and she just posts, you know, real raw things about life and about motherhood. She also homeschools, and she's a mom to 4 as well, and her name on Instagram is her real name, Allison Sansom. So I will leave all these channels that I mentioned and accounts all below in the description box in case you want to find someone to follow. And the next account is someone I also know in real life. And okay, so this is why I like having a camera and a phone. My camera kept dying and I should have charged it before I did this video, but I did not. So I'm using my handy dandy camera and I'm not even putting it on a tripod. So I was telling you about the last Instagram account that I like. Her name is Gabby Laurent, and I actually know her because I've met her from our office and our church, and she was in our small group. And while she was in our small group, when she had found out she was pregnant, she and her husband one day asked if they could come over, and I told her no because we had a mess and I didn't want her to, but they came over anyway, and I'm so glad they did. And they told us a surprise that they just found out they were pregnant, and we are so excited for them at that time. And then just shortly later, after she was getting her blood tests and everything, she found out that she had a rare form of leukemia, and so it was really scary. All of that while she was pregnant, and but you know what? God used her story and their story for greatness and for His glory, because although she got treatment and everything, God protected their little baby, and he was born. And the only thing that was wrong was a little bit in his lungs because he was born early, but no sign of anything else that was wrong. And you know what? He just celebrated his 2nd birthday. His name is Lewis, and he is so sweet. And I just love their story. So if you want to follow an inspiring family and mama, check out Gabby Laurent. So these are all of my favorite things. I did 5 of my favorite YouTube channels and 5 of my favorite Instagram accounts. I hope that these things encourage you. I hope that you check out some of these things, and I hope that you have a blessed day. Bye, guys.